welcome back to my channel. Today's video is always one of my favorite videos to film, and that is my fall decorate with me. I'm not really going to be cleaning in my video. I pretty much just saved this video strictly for the decorating, so I hope that you guys still like it. But before we get into the decorating, I am going to clean up the kitchen really quickly, mainly just wiping down the countertops so that I have a nice clean surface to work with. So in the kitchen, I kept things pretty simple just because I have this very busy backsplash, and I feel like when I decorate in here, it just makes this room feel very claustrophobic. So I kept things simple. I added just a couple of little pumpkins here and there, and then a couple of little signs. For the kitchen table, I am just going to be using this little bouquet of flowers that I had made like 3 or 4 years ago. If you guys are an OG, you probably remember this, but I didn't really have anything else to put on my table, so that is why I put this here. And I just love how simple and festive it is. If you guys do want me to do a fall home tour where I tell you where everything is from, please let me know in the comment section and I can definitely do that for you guys. Moving into the living room, and this is going to be like the focal point of all of my fall decor because we spend pretty much all of our time in this room, and this is really the only room that I can fully decorate the way that I want. So I am going to start with my entryway table, as I like to call it. I'm going to clean it off really quick, and then I'm going to start decorating. You're going to see me get stumped a few times with the pumpkins and how to put things on here. I just felt like keeping everything very neutral and greens was my theme this year, so you're not going to see a ton of orange colors or anything like that in my living room. And now I'm curious to know, because I was talking about this with a friend, what is a fall or Halloween tradition that you love most or is very nostalgic to you as a child? For me, one of mine was my mom had this ghost decoration that had like a little burlap sack on it, and she used to fill it with candy, and she had a couple of these little figurine Halloween people that had candy in them, and I don't know, that just screams fall and Halloween and October to me. That is like what I was so excited for every year. And then of course the pumpkin patch. And so I'm just curious, what is a fall or Halloween tradition that screams fall and Halloween to you guys? And then you're going to see me do a little hack here. Instead of using a sign holder, which I really should use for this, but I used a picture frame. I just found one that was heavy enough to hold the sign, and it worked like a charm. Now you're just going to see me taking everything out of this TV stand because I am going to be hanging a garland that I had made from little leaves that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby, and I didn't want all of the clutter behind it. I just felt like it would make it look even more cluttered, so that is why I did that. my ladder shelf, I love this thing. I am melting some pumpkin spice and it smells so good in my house right now. I love fall scents. That is like one of my favorite things about fall. And then you are going to see the bottom half of this ladder shelf I kept very child friendly. I have a 13-month-old daughter who is on the go, always getting into everything, and her brother like to instigate each other, so I kept the bottom half of this ladder shelf very plush and very child friendly. And I just love the way my living room turned out. It turned out exactly how I had imagined it would. Very neutral, yet still festive and not like in your face, just because this room isn't entirely too big and we do spend a lot of time in here, and I just didn't want it to be too cluttered. And then the last thing that you're going to see me do is decorate our banister. I was really excited to do this because this is the first thing that you see when you walk into my house. And I just thought it would be fun and festive, especially if we have people over, or I know my husband loves these decorations, so mainly for him, but I love the way that it turned out. Anyways, you guys, that is going to be it for my fall decorate with me. I didn't go too crazy with the fall decor this year. I am going to be decorating for Halloween, but I am going to be doing that later in the month, so I will film that for you guys. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I will see you all in my next one.